الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وليجزينا على ذلك جزاء المحسنين والحمد لله الذي سبلنا في سبل إحسانه لنسلكها بمنه إلى رضوانه وصلى الله تعالى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. As fasting is an unquestionably pure and profound devotion to Allah, the feeling of utter peace, togetherness, and a time for reflection are what surrounds this special time of the year. At times that isn't always the case, with everyone rushing around with their own goodwill to earn the pleasure of the Lord. Here in Mecca, homes and streets are filled with a hustle and bustle that is different from the usual grind of daily life. Ramadan in this most venerated and celebrated land has a flair that is lively in the evenings and quiet, almost lulled during the day. Shops and restaurants are closed only to open a few hours before the iftar. The masjids are full to capacity, the roads are mobbed with vehicles, and public transport buses are free. Everywhere we see a great deal of rushing and excitement, people moving in and out in the streets, and the children are filled with happiness. In the minutes leading up to the Maghrib Azan, the smell of traditional Ramadan food and grilled kebabs out on the grill wafts through the city. All the shopping centers around the Holy Mosque are crowded with visitors and are opened all night. Recitation of the Quran is heard from all corners of the luscious city. Offices, stores, homes, and cars all day long. At the break of dawn and in the evenings, the most beautiful recitation emanates from the sacred mosque for prayers, forcing streets and neighboring public spaces to overflow with worshippers, men, women, and kids. The inviolability of this city is certainly more than a place for virtues. It is the Islamic center and the hub for the entire Muslim world. Imagine how truly amazing it is with everyone around you tries its utmost to be as nice as possible. People standing at the entrance of the haram distributing little bags of dates, water and juice. Muslims break their fast with some dates and yogurts first, then after offering the prayer they invite strangers to break their fast with them in what looks like open-air iftar parties. It gives you a sense of exultation to see happy faces of so many people of all colors and nationalities gathering around each other in sheer love and Islamic fraternity. Your heart sings at the sight of the Kaaba, and the songs of the worshippers that fill the haram arouses feelings of euphoria within you. It's sure a mind-blowing experience beyond anything one could ever imagine. And nothing can ever beat this, because such grandeur cannot be found anywhere else on the planet but only here in Mecca and Medina. Tents are set up in places where the needy, visitors, expat workers, and taxi drivers can break their fast. People are also vividly seen distributing food in the streets, especially to expat residents, visitors, and poor pilgrims, so that no one goes hungry in Ramadan. The whole atmosphere is captivated by holiness and merriment. Yes, Ramadan brings a great feeling which, if only every human being could experience, their heart would soar with joy and they would wish that their whole lives were like this. Today, millions of Muslims rose before dawn to take their first meal of the day, the suhoor, and at dusk the fast was broken with a light meal, the iftar. And upon achieving that first day of higher level of spirituality and discipline, our inner feeling rejoices, just as the sweet words of the messenger describe the two precise moments of each day for those who fast. للصائم فرحتان يفرحهما إذا أفطر فرح وإذا لقي ربه فرح بصومه. The fasting person has two occasions for joy. One when he breaks his fast, and the other when he meets his Lord. The reward in this world is seen when the fasting person breaks his fast. He rejoices in the blessing that Allah has bestowed upon him by enabling him to complete the fast. And he rejoices at fulfilling his desires that he refrained from during the day. Now we can only ponder the immensity of enjoyment over a fast when we see the result of its acceptance and the reward that is divinely in store for us. Think of the reward in the hereafter compounded with joy when we meet our Lord and He is pleased with us by His infinite mercy. O Muslims, we are in a very succulent and beautiful month now as usual. No month throughout the year is eventful as Ramadan. And despite many Muslims and many Muslim countries are under the most trying circumstances imaginable, masajid around the world become livelier during Ramadan. The houses of Allah usually witness an overwhelmingly large number of worshippers. Just before sunset, Muslims gather in the masajid to read the Quran and make supplication as they wait for the azan to mark the end of the fast. In some masajid, religious discourses are even held before the time of breaking the fast. Generous Muslims who spend in charity during normal days increase their generosity multifold. Iftar meals are arranged and served in all masajid for each fasting day, and this is done as a mark of love for each other and for gaining Allah's pleasure. Isn't all of this amazing? Yes, it is. So don't worry about your past days now, as every single day is going to be meaningful for you in this lush season full of endless blessings. And in each day, there will always be a myriad of emotions to contend with that is marked by a particular spiritual intensity as you are more engaged in carrying out good deeds. Am I predicting future here? No, it is just the way it is supposed to be. Because in this month and the one of Hajj, rewards and forgiveness are giving away like no other time of the year. Oh Muslims, just don't go with the flow. Please your Lord by increase your worship of Him. You have been praying for this day to come and reach you alive and in good health. You had made your intention with great eagerness and very strong determination to carry out certain deeds. Now it is the time to prove yourself as Ramadan is here at your door. Intention is expressing a sincere desire follows with great effort of doing something, not merely thoughts of doing it. Hence, if you are not serious enough in that intention at the beginning, then it's never too late to start over. We have to renew our covenant with Allah to constantly obey Him all our lives, heeding His commands and avoiding what He has forbidden so that we may be counted with the righteous. Fuel the energy to stay vigilant, to make the most of your time, and know that no matter how busy your day is, you will somehow feel you need to do much more good deeds. And really and truly, you do. Your day is only productive when you rotate it around ibadah. Nothing else matters in your path of personal growth right now. Allahumma barik lana fi Ramadan wa taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul alim.